How to plan a trip to Hampi in one day. If you maybe get out at 9 o'clock, you should be able to reach there by 4 o'clock. I am from Bangalore and it took me almost 8 hours to reach there with breaks, including restaurant breaks and stuff. So, yeah, you can do that. Then find yourself a good restaurant and you can have lunch or dinner there. And then you can leave again and get on the road. We stopped beside the river which was on the road, and it was an amazing view. I would really recommend just stopping right here, taking a few photos or just enjoying the view. It is amazing, and especially if you're going in October, there's just fog and white for miles and miles, and there's the lake and the mountains in the same place. It's absurd. We arrived at our hotel, which was Hotel International Hampi. I don't know why it's called International, and it's in Hospet. But anyway, we took a chill pill there. We took a few photos and videos, and we had lunch, because we arrived at 4 o'clock. The next day we had our breakfast at the hotel, and then we got into an auto to go off to Hampi, because with an auto it's really good. The auto dude knows everything, where everything is, and you don't have to keep on searching everywhere. So yeah, I would recommend getting an auto to go there, not just go by own. But if you want to go by own, it's perfectly fine. You can go that way as well. Our first destination was the Shiva temple, and there were really cool photo opportunities, and then the auto dude explained a lot of stuff you can see right now.
वो आने का टाइम में रहने का घर है, वो नोबेलमैन क्वार्टर्स होता है मैडम। इसका पूरा टॉप है ना, चंदन लकड़ी रहता है ना, सैंडलवुड से बना है पूरा। तो युद्ध टाइम में मोहम्मद सुल्तान अटैक करता है, पूरा तोड़ दिया, जल कर दिया, फायर कर दिया। पूरा फायर होने के बाद पूरा ब्लैक हो गया, देखा मैडम, वो टॉप पूरा गिर के पूरा ब्लैक हो के पूरा गिर गया।
Then we arrived at the Zanana enclosure, where they have the Lotus Mahal, the elephant stable, and a lot of other stuff. It was really cool, and you can read the signboards if you want. You can pause the video. It's amazing. There are a lot of historical places here, and you can really see the architecture of the earlier days in the 15th century. It is amazing architecture. After leaving the Zanana enclosure, we will leave to the Hazara Rama temple, which quite literally means 1,000 Ramas. It is quite unique in the sense that the entirety of Ramayana, it has been carved in the walls of the entire temple. Really amazing to look at how they might have carved it in the 15th century. Then we enter the royal enclosure, which has a lot of stuff to look at. We have first the assembly place, which if you look from top, it gives a nice view of the entire enclosure. And this was a place where maybe the king addressed to the people, and they had an assembly there or something. I don't know. It's called that. Then we have a chamber of secrets. I mean the secret chamber. So anyway, the chamber of secrets from the top looks as if there was a slab above, and now it had been removed. Then we go inside from this very, very short stepped stairway, which is really short and has really big stairways. You can hit your head over there, so be careful. Right here. Any more you could?
exit है entrance?
After exiting the chamber, you go just opposite to it, which is the Mahanavami Dibba. It is really high and you'll have to climb it a lot, and the upper view is great. You also have these stepped walls which have lots of paintings. Next is probably the most famous thing of Hampi, which is the Great Bath. It's not permitted to go inside, but it looks really cool, and they have pipelines through where the water comes. So they had rainwater harvesting in the 15th century. Behind the bath there are a few stone things, and then you have to leave the royal enclosure. There are a lot of other things, but I didn't cover that, and if you're doing it in one day you can't cover everything, so yeah, move on. Next is the Queen's Bath, which has it's totally ruined and it's not permitted to go inside either. And near the Queen's Bath you can take some rest in the garden or eat a few snacks and just chill. Then you visit the Vitthal temple, which is up a hill, and you can either take a ride like me or you can walk. The ride costs like 20 rupees per person. I don't know if it's changed by the time you're watching this, but it's probably the same. If you walk the 1.6 kilometers, I think you can take a look at all of the ruins more closely and you can enjoy the view, but if it's too much for you, you can also book the electric vehicle. It's no problem. The Vitthal temple is also one other famous place. It has the stone chariot, which is on the 50 rupee note, and the stone chariot is really cool looking. It has the musical pillars, which if you bang on them, they'll create music, and there is the Vitthal, the main thing, and the Vitthal Murti of there was actually transferred to Pandharpur, which is in Maharashtra. So it was originally here and then it was transferred there. After that you go down with the same way or any other way, and you finish your trip by visiting the Virupaksha temple, which is, these are like the three most important places: Virupaksha temple, Vitthal temple, and the Great Bath. So these three are a must to visit. In the Virupaksha temple, beside there are huge boulders and a hill which you can climb and take a look. And inside the Virupaksha temple there is a very cute elephant which is over 100 years old. Her name is Lakshmi, and she occasionally comes over there and takes the treats and offerings of, what do you call that again? Yeah, of the people. And I even got a pat on my head with her nose. It's so cute. The next day, before leaving to home, you must visit the dam. The Tungabhadra dam is near Hospet, and there is a lot of stuff to look at. You can take a bus to the, up the hill, and then you can take a look at the entire dam from above the hill, and it looks really cool. It's amazing. And if you're planning to take a look at it at night, there is also a musical fountain which can go on there in some days, so that is also really cool to look at. Okay, so thank you for watching. This took a lot of time to make, so please subscribe and share so that it reaches more people. Comment down below whether you enjoyed the video, any tips or anything you might want to add if you have already gone to Hampi. And thank you. Bye. Subscribe please.